Training decoy's career tends to be pretty short due to the amount of abuse on the knees. Todd's already at the age of 31 had 3 knee reconstructive surgeries. He's got the body of a 45-year-old, the cognitive dissonance of a 71-year-old. No, he's still pretty sharp. Same thing as we did with Andy, a defensive handler. The objective for the dog is to guard the handler, while the helper or decoy creates an ominous sort of situation. He greets the handler. As long as he shows no aggression, the dog is not to engage with the decoy. At the beginning levels of the Mandioring sport, this exercise tends to be pretty short with limited distraction. At the higher levels, there's multiple decoys, the exercise is a lot longer, and it becomes more convoluted or complicated. Todd and I'm from California, my name is Forrest. I come in to work with Todd in his club on occasion. I'm here now. He sort of recruited me to come out to this event, which has been really neat. We also bring him out to California to work with our club. Todd is one of the best training decoys in the country right now in the sports of Mondio and Schutzen, so he's highly sought after for this kind of work. He builds very competent and clear-headed dogs. He works with police forces, with military units, and with a lot of private clubs like ours. Repo is going into a bit of an escort as well right now. The escort is not seen at the 1 level of competition, it's seen at the 2 level of competition. So Repo will be competing next weekend. He won't be doing this exercise, he will be doing defensive handler, but this is good practice for him. Sean is observing, waiting for Todd to run. Repo bites him in the butt. Todd's wearing a cup, so if the bite happens on the front, we'll be okay. The handler says out, the dog is to let go of the bite and to go back into the escort or guard mode. Generally, this exercise ends with a whistle. Sean's going to whistle Repo now. This is Sean's stance that he does when he whistles. It's kind of like the Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath, I'm going to bite a bat, rock out type of thing. Sean's a rocker. Sean was conceived while his parents were at a Led Zeppelin concert. So he does a lot of, he rocks out. Todd often trains to Led Zeppelin. Pretty good distraction training here. We got a shepherd that probably wants to do a little bit of bite work himself, I bet, back there. Step, Sean. Jawohl. As you can see, Todd's marriage thrusters are probably pretty tenderized right now. Good work. When we teach dogs these exercises in this sport, we try to keep them in a very healthy mentality. We don't want the dog to feel that the decoy is adversive. We like the dogs to do this sport from a place of that it's a game, if that makes sense. So these dogs, we work very hard to keep these dogs safe and socially apt in everyday life. Repo's a very friendly dog. He interacts with people, children, other dogs regularly. And then when we do these kinds of exercises, it's very much the sport that cues the dog that he's able to participate in this fashion. All right, fellas, let's do one more. One more face attack, and then Repo's going to go take a nap. Todd lost his shoe. That's what Repo does. He unshoes people. Repo bites really hard. We're going to accept volunteers after this to put the suit on and take bites from our dogs. So if we could just make a line right here. People that, if you have just a thick pair of pants, that should be suitable as well. Or maybe a long sleeve t-shirt will probably do. Cool. That's bite sports, y'all.